hair herring.
It
my
is.
straight, thin, blonde hair that doesn't go anywhere else.
You know, you act like it's a curse.
It kind of is, though. Like, it's okay. I just wish that I had more of it. Like, I don't hate my hair, but I just would like a little bit more of it. Like, I don't want cat hair. I want, like, chinchilla hair.
I would love you with chinchilla hair.
And, like,
Bro,
then, like, dry
chinchillas?
shampoo would hit even harder. Never have to wash your hair. You just fucking roll around in a dust bath.
No, literally. Wow.
So, it's our 100th episode.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
And we had to delay in recording.
Yeah, we did. It is.
Which is in true 100th episode fashion, in my opinion.
Honestly, it is. It feels appropriate.
So if you're listening to this episode and you've been listening to Locally Grown for a while, you probably know what that means. And
I don't know what it means.
If you don't know what that means, I'll tell you. It means we've drinking a little bit of Jameson.
That is what that means.
So this is going to be silly, goofy, and fun.
There's Jameson and there's wine. Interesting combo.
Yeah, that's
not my favorite, not my go-to.
Not
for
what I like.
sure.
Not what I like. Picture the night being.
No, didn't expect the night to go this way, but you know, we got to respect the bands that are rehearsing here.
We respect them. They sounded fucking great. They were amazing.
They did.
But they were picking up in the mics.
They were picking up a little too much. A little
Picking
too
up
much
a
for
little
our
bit,
liking.
just
So
a little bit too much. So we delayed and we drank Jameson and wine.
We had a little jam.
We did
sesh.
jam.
Went back to our roots a little bit.
Here's a little. Actually, I don't even. No, I'm not gonna tease it.
No, yeah.
I'm not gonna tease it because I don't know when the flyer is gonna drop. So I'm not gonna tease it specifically, but I will say that you will be able to find me and Jordan playing a little set
A little songy song.
next month. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. And it's for charity too, which is cool.
Charity's
So,
cool.
Charity's cool. We like charities. We like doing things that are not for ourselves sometimes.
We do. It's in May, which this time last year in May, we did our own charity event.
We did.
So I feel like that's on par. That's on theme.
Music is Mother. That was fun.
Oh, that was the best. Shout out Winchester. Shout out Cat Calabrese. Oh my God.
Sadu.
Absolute freaking queen. Lauren
Nazaretta.
Jinx. And yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was great.
That was our first charity event.
Besides, obviously, like, Look Around Live, but that was, for us, that wasn't really
We're the
charity.
Yeah,
we were the charity.
We're coming right over to us.
Brilliant money right to us.
And now we got Circle K money, so we okay.
Come
We
on,
okay. We
come
okay.
on.
Every day's a season.
No, but there's been a lot of growth, so.
This past year, I feel like, 2023 we moved in. Actually, it's April, so 2023, exactly 2 years ago, we moved in here, which is crazy.
Which was like, we've been doing it for 5 years. LG in many different formats.
A lot of different
places and situations, but like, even though we had to like delay recording, like, I do love being here so much. And it's like not even just like necessarily being here, which I do love being here, but it's like having our own spice, our spices.
Our spices.
No, but like having our own space and like having, I think what me and you needed so bad out of this show was to just have like full creative control. Because like people liked the idea of the show and like knew what we wanted for it. And I think they selfishly wanted to do something for themselves as well. But like I feel like the whole point of Locally Grown is like, I mean, it's like, it's selfish in our own ways of just like, we love meeting new people and we love watching people perform, but like, it is a selfless, like, I think.
No, yeah, you're on it. I would agree. I think that like,
we're not like making money off of this shit. I would love to, and like building the brand outside of what we're doing right now, hopefully will one day, but like, having our own control over it and being able to do it all ourselves is like exactly what we needed to do. And it's so fucking empowering that we've been able to do that. So and the JMO hit, and I hope that did, and I hope that did too.
No, I
like,
I do agree. I do declare. Yeah, all the right notes here. I think it's crazy to look back and reflect on it.
I know.
I feel like I do a lot, but then being able to actually articulate it is a different story.
Oh, absolutely.
Being able to be like, damn, like we really were. We tried a lot of different things before finally landing on what felt like right, which is what we're doing here now. And seeing people's faces when they come in and they're like, oh, like this is a vibe. Like that is so satisfying.
Oh, that's the best compliment when like the compliment like just on
There's
the
nothing
space
like
in our
it.
studio. Yeah.
I was like, I low-key want to like get a video of every person like when they first walk in and just like get their first reaction to coming in.
Like if I can flex on anything, like let us be that. Let it be that. Yeah.
Like let us cultivate the vibe.
I'm like, in another life, I was an interior designer, and it's all from Facebook Marketing Crazy Bins.
Shout out.
That's my song. That's the performance on this episode, actually.
There you go.
There you go.
Also, if you guys are listening to this, you can also watch this. This might be a more visual episode than
I would agree.
Our other ones,
which is fun because they're not usually visual.
They're not. We are going to try more this year, though. I will say a little update for those out there listening.
We bought a camera. The camera sucked.
It was not a good camera.
So we're getting a new camera. So if you want a camera that sucks, we have one for sale.
Yeah, just like pander.
No, it doesn't suck, but it's like not good for what we. It's like it's good for pictures and shit, but like it's not good for video in not a dark room, but like a room with no
a window.
No window.
All like I don't want to say fluorescent light, but yeah, artificial
kind of
lighting.
Yeah.
That's yep.
But yeah, no, I mean like we have a lot of ideas for the show and like not even just for the show, like expanding outside of it. So if you've been along for the ride, thank you. And the ride ain't gonna stop anytime soon.
No, it's not. 100 episodes.
Just like picture a roller coaster, but it never goes down.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
That's not fun.
No, they gotta go down at some point.
I want it to go down though, so that I black out a little bit.
Okay,
like on the Millennium Force.
Perfect. Yeah, so like when you're editing episodes,
dude, I don't, bro. that comes naturally now at this point.
I'm kidding.
But
okay, so yeah, this is our 100th episode, and so what we did was we went on our story and we asked you guys to ask us some questions.
So ask me anything, if you will.
So you guys are actually interviewing us tonight.
Oh, that's a good way to put it. I didn't even think about that.
Thank you. I didn't either. That was right on the fucking spot.
Let's pull some questions.
No, but hold on. Before you do that, I just want, especially in Miguel Cafe, to know that is the Jar of Wonders. I did take the questions out of it, and I did put other ones in it. And the questions will go back in, but this is technically the Jar of Wonders, but the jar of 100th episode questions. Jordan, why don't you go ahead and pull the first question?
Here's what we've got. Oh, love it. Let's start it off with something hot.
Okay, so are we asking each other the questions or are we both answering? I say free for all, like if we both want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, free for all.
I'm going to read my question and be like, only I'm answering
This one's for me. All right. If you had to rename yourself something other than Jordan, what would it be? Domingo Kite. Listen to the Domingo Kite episode, please.
Yeah, you should do that.
I always wanted to be named Chelsea. When we played like pretend, I had a really awesome babysitter named Chelsea, so that's what that was about. I also really liked the name Victoria. But now it's like I can't think of any other name that I would have but Jordan. Just fits.
Right. Like I was supposed to be a Mackenzie.
Yeah.
And then my mom.
Could you imagine Mackenzie McKay?
Mackenzie McKay. That kind of hits though.
Yo, that eats.
That's like my stripper name.
I was going to say your like stage name.
Okay, just kidding. Stage name. Ha! Get it?
Yeah.
But
could be both.
Right. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Stage stripper, whatever.
You got to strip
but
on
my
something.
mom met like a young child named Mackenzie while like a couple weeks before I was into the world, and she was like, and I guess she was terrible, and she was like, I am not naming my daughter Mackenzie.
No.
But I feel like I could pull off Mackenzie.
Yeah.
You know?
I could see it. I like that we're doing it in like a jar format, so it's randomized.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Nice. I'm picking some hard hitters here.
Okay.
So this one is from Joe Burden from the Guiltless Podcast. Shout out the Guiltless Podcast. Please look them up. He's a wonderful, wonderful person, and we might be on an episode there soon. Last fight that we had, like a real argument.
Can I tell the story?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Because I know exactly. Yep.
Okay, good. Because I was like, I was struggling a little bit.
The last time me and you actually got into a fight where we did not talk to each other. Mind you, if you didn't know, we've known each other for 22 years now.
Yeah.
Okay. You did not talk to me for a week because you were my manager at the time at a job that we will not disclose. And I was supposed to come home on a specific day, and I missed my flight. And when I called you, I was laughing about it, and you did not like that.
That was the part.
That's the part. Yes.
It was that laugh. It was the fucking laugh.
It was the fact that I was laughing about it, and you did not like that, and you had to cover not only all of my shifts, but all of my friends' shifts as well, who was
7
also
shifts.
Yep.
On the weekend.
Yep. On the weekend, as this was a serving job. You did not talk to me for a week, and then I bought you a massage, and then everything was fine.
And then I did also have to take you into the office with the glass windows.
Oh my gosh,
and like give you the business, but I had
was that just you?
Yeah. Yeah, it was just me and you in John's office.
Okay.
And I was like very serious face with you because I
don't even remember this. I don't like remembering John's office.
I was like, damn. Don't laugh about it.
Yeah, that's so yeah, I will always remember that as the one time that you did not talk to me for about a week.
I will say other than that, and that was about 4 or 5 years ago. I haven't worked that job since 2021, so
that was 5 years ago.
Sheesh. Yeah. Quite some time ago. And in the span of those years we really haven't gotten into anything as far as I know. All right. Go us.
Come on now.
It's easy. I think we both know that. There's Oh God. Okay.
Oh God. Wait, it's my turn.
Oh shit.
All right. This might be the hardest question of the night.
Okay. Please.
Jay Connor wants to know if every day is a season.
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Indefinitely. Every day will always be a season.
If you don't believe us, you need to contact Circle K.
And get that Inner Circle app.
I get 2 questions because you skipped me.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, get your rings up in there. Make sure your rings are tapping the glass. Great stuff.
That was great. That was really good. This one just like really stuck.
Yeah. All right, what we got?
Eli Moon asks, which 5 artists are a can't miss live performance?
Okay. All right. Fuck. Oh my
Sylvan
God.
Esso.
Right. Yeah, off the dome as far as
starting non-local, obviously.
Sylvan Esso as a spiritual experience.
Both times.
Yeah. Anytime I'll go see him. I've seen so many shows. It's
I know.
I kind of like that. You know, Alt J sticks out to me. I saw them
thought you
at
were gonna say
Jacobs
that.
Pavilion. Yeah.
Tosh Sultana.
Yeah, she's just fun. She's
Yeah. Just kills it every time. Local.
Yes. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna throw Apostle Jones out there. There's just always something fun happening on that stage, and I'm into that.
I'm gonna back that with like a similar energy, aka Inco. Just like
yes,
as like a larger group of musicians together, like
throw the auto tune on it live, you know, and they've got a great energy as well.
They had the fucking crowd moving for LG5.
Oh yes, they did.
I mean, I have one. It's like a little biased just because I think they're my favorite band out of Cleveland. Mr. Gnome.
Yeah. That was an amazing show.
Yeah, amazing show. And also like Be Here Now. My favorite fucking song, and there's a lot of different reasons why that's my favorite song by them. Not because it's their most popular one. Don't fucking come at me as a fake fan. That was the first time that they had ever performed that live in our studio, which is super fucking cool. But also, yeah, just like seeing them live also too, like, oh, they're so fucking wonderful. I was just telling Krista Cola and Toby Raps about Mr. Gnome the other day, and I was like, y'all need to.
Were they not put on?
No, they have not.
Ooh.
I put them on.
Damn. Oh,
yeah. But that's so fun, though. That's the beautiful part about it all.
All right, here's who I'm going to close it
Go
out
on.
with. Baker's Basement.
Ooh, yes. Good choice.
Yeah.
Good fucking choice.
They are so fresh and fun, and like their setup is
We've known them the longest, and they're
incredible.
still the most freshest and funnest.
like literally like yeah, they do it all. Every song is different. They've made me cry. They're fucking drumming on paint buckets, and I'm like out here like sobbing like a fucking baby. So
And like
gotta
the
mean
meanings, like the preface behind like some of their songs is like sometimes the most like unserious things. You know what I mean? Like
technique is like
yeah,
just incredibly unique.
I can't remember exactly how they told us that. I remember one of the first interviews that we had, because we've had them on our show multiple times in all of the different fucking formats, but like I'm pretty sure one of the first interviews that we had with them, they said that like they're in the springtime or something, they like challenge each other to write about some, and I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's like
They give each other a prompt.
Yes.
So it's like it's all across the board. It changes all the time.
And
that's where a lot of their good stuff has come out of.
Yeah. They work so well together, and like also as individuals, and just a fucking, yeah. Check out fucking Baker's Basement. Check out all the people we just fucking mentioned.
Yeah, do that.
Do that. All right. Next question.
Malort or Fernet from John Cox, the trombonist of many a band here in Cleveland.
I don't know what the first one is, so I'm going to say Fernet.
I'll also say Fernet. I thought these were composers for a second to like jazz music.
Maybe they are.
I was like, oh, John.
Maybe they are, but
I Googled it. It's alcohol. Apparently, it's wine or Jameson tonight, and the answer is both.
Are they similar though? More, what is it?
Malort.
Malort.
I know I'm saying that right. Malort, malady. I don't know.
Malort, my leg.
Malort for the word.
Is that a gerb word?
No, it's a word.
I know, I'm kidding. It's a word.
Who do we have? This is fun. All right.
This is fun.
All right. This isn't a question, more a statement. You guys are the best people on the planet. Zub.
Oh, of course.
We love you, Zub.
We love you so much.
Thank you, Zub.
Thank you. Don't make me cry.
I wrote it, but I also was like, I was hoping this was going to come as a surprise for you.
That's adorable.
I thought you would think it was very cute. Zub, we love you very much. Thank you for all that you do for the music community and have done for many a year. We appreciate you.
I'll eat at Taco Bell soon for you.
Do that. He's performing at Taco Bell.
I know. I'm going.
I'm going too. How about that?
Okay. See you there.
Hey, favorite whiskey. This is coming from Cleveland Whiskey.
Oh my gosh.
Specifically.
Fucking
1, 2,
Magic
3.
Rabbit.
Magic Rabbit. Oh,
Sorry.
it's okay.
1, 2, 3.
Magic Rabbit. Peanut butter whiskey.
It's so fucking good.
Damn delicious. No chaser. Don't
so
chase
delicious.
it with anything except
like,
maybe a marshmallow.
Yeah, pour a little bit in your coffee.
Oh.
It's just like a beautiful, beautiful little blend.
Yeah.
Chocolate, peanut butter, whiskey. What else could you fucking want?
Whoever put peanut butter and whiskey together, first of all, I love you.
I
love you.
I don't know how you got there, but I'm happy you did.
Mm-hmm.
This is also from Cleveland Whiskey.
What you got?
All-time favorite episode. That's a hard one.
So many good ones. There's just like,
I will say, not one specifically, but if you've stayed hours after a session and we just fucking kicked it, those are my favorite.
yeah.
Where it's like, Because, like, sometimes we usually record on Sunday mornings, and, like, usually on a Sunday morning, it's, like...
People got shit to do.
Right, and it's also, like, for me, like, my first day off, like, I'm a server, so, like, I work all weekend, and, like, usually I'm, like, fucking tired. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to, like, go home and just, like, chill. But, like, sometimes it turns into, like, sometimes we hit the fucking Happy Dog, and we go get hot dogs afterwards.
Shout out, wigged out.
You know, and, like, sometimes we just, like, kick it here, but, like, that, like... The session that turns into just like the day hangout, like those are my favorite.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I agree. I edit all of our episodes, so I have listened to them very like
intricately,
frame by frame here, if you will, but in the audio version of frame by frame. I don't know what that would be. Wavelength by wavelength.
Frequency by frequency.
Yeah, like, I don't know. But I'll say I don't have. Might be a cop-out answer. I don't give a fuck. But, like, I don't have a favorite episode because every episode I have a favorite conversation. Like, I always, without failure, have had something significant and memorable and wonderful come out of every conversation we've had with people here in the studio. So, sorry. I'm not sorry.
I don't think you would be sorry.
But there's just we have so many people in who they share their heart and soul, and I don't know, that's my favorite, is when people are able to
just do that,
to be wholeheartedly themselves. It's not easy
to be comfortable with just like sharing that at
like,
all.
To be vulnerable like that is not easy.
Only to us, but just like to also like everybody that's listening as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like being vulnerable to people that you don't even know you're being vulnerable to.
And shout out again to those who listen to us being vulnerable. Cause it's like,
seriously.
You know, like people do want to hear. They care. There's empathy all over when you least expect it. Okay. Here we go. Oh! That's
wow.
Hello. What's your favorite part of doing Locally Grown? Shayla Hope. That's what I just said. Jerbs?
Yeah, pretty much same.
Yeah. That's the favorite part.
The interactions and the stories and like the
connections.
The connections and the friends and like every like part of this like community is so important. In whatever genre you do or what you play, or you know what I mean. And like the reason why we do this is because those connections and those interactions and these people that we like that we hold as like, you know, people that we just know are people that are friends, or you know what I mean. Like
someone, I can't remember, maybe it was like some feedback we got from a band that was on here, you know, last year when we reached out to them. But I remember someone was like, you guys have become like a common thread between a lot of the bands that are in Cleveland right
Which
now.
Was exactly like kind of why we started the show in the first place. Was
the goal.
Was literally just to connect people. Or like give somebody an opportunity to just like speak in front of a mic or talk about what they're doing, even if no one was listening because we were on the radio, and like we literally would not know
if anybody's hearing this.
We'd be like, call 800-567. And like pretty sure the only person that ever called was probably Jewel Big Green. And I remember being on air, and we told on air, we asked anybody to order us a pizza, and we got a pizza delivered.
That was the marathon.
Yeah, and Joe Big Green did not tell us that was him until like 2 years later. He was like, remember when you got that pizza? But yeah.
Oh my God. An angel. I'm closing my eyes and thinking about it right now. Amazing.
Yeah.
Damn, I forgot about that.
I like can't even remember the question at this point. I know the question, but like
I don't remember. Favorite part?
Just like, yeah. That's
y'all.
Y'all. Like literally.
100%.
Yeah. What's the funniest thing that has ever happened while recording an episode from Cleveland Whiskey?
All right. Well, the one that first came to my mind was Mr. Gnome falling through the seat.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Sam falling through the seat when we were about to record, because he was just like they're Mr. Gnome, you know. Like,
well, like Sam is also so tall. and he was sitting in a like a lawn chair, and like
Yeah,
if you
like a
watch
chair.
back at that performance on our YouTube, like his legs are literally both like this.
Yeah, they're bowed for sure. I also think that the Yaya episode with Max Schlenk actually like
Oh, that's a
makes
great
me
one
cry.
too. Yeah.
Geeks me out. Shout out Max Schlenk, Max with the sax. Max on the sax?
Yeah.
On the sax.
Max on the sax.
Uh,
Maxie with the sexy.
and the Yaya episode, it was just like
Unhinged
fucking
because we had to
unhinged.
wait. Similar. We had to wait to record because a neighbor was jamming very hard, so there was a lot of alcohol that was drinking. It was very unhinged, and Max Schlenk just like had the one-liners that were just like
he was just saying
out
some
the
crazy shit,
like, yeah,
outlandish.
out the box, just like what the fuck. And then you said this earlier, like he rapped, like the last thing that he said before we like stopped recording was like such a beautiful like
tied it all together. Just said something
and what did Yaya
poetic.
say?
He was like, "Wow, you really just like saved the episode with that one." like you could tell Yaya was getting so irritated. Like everything he was saying, he was like, "What the fuck, man?" He's like, "Why?" But it was funny. It was like it hit every time. Like, listen back to the Yaya episode. You'll absolutely understand. We were all just like on
probably
one.
pretty fucking similar to this one.
And like, and Sal was on it too. It was just fucking funny, and everybody was very unhinged during that time. So
yeah.
Okay, this one's from Jake Briggs. Jibs, this is so appropriate for you right now. What's your favorite strain?
Indica.
I feel like that's...
It's not a strain.
Okay.
It's not a strain at all.
He said his right now is Captain Junkie.
Okay, I love that.
Never heard that, but I like it.
Well, if you're anyone in my family listening, I don't smoke weed.
Right.
But if you're anybody else that's not my family, I started toying with the idea of smoking marijuana again. To give you the long story short, I stopped for a little bit and then got really, really bad anxiety and paranoia, so I stopped for like 4 years. But I'm like toying and like playing with the idea again. It's really fun. But indica, I cannot smoke sativa for some wild reason. But yeah, so I just bought some apricot sherbet. That's what I'm really into right now.
Nice.
What is your highest joy? What is your highest joy when following this path? Fave part of this job from Jetstar.
Oh, yes.
I feel like that's like not to cop out, but like kind of like back to like Shayla's question, like the people we interact with, the people that we meet, especially fucking you, Jetstar. I literally was just talking about you the other day. I was like, when you were like, Jetstar was like, can we like be like, or like, could we be friends or like something along those lines? And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, yes, like those interactions and those were like relationships that we like build and
get
like
to foster outside of the podcast, but like we reel you in with the podcast.
We reel you,
and then we
with the lights and you know this
with the big mics and everything, and then we trick you into being friends with us long after the show.
Right.
That's a high joy for us. I feel like that's...
It's not a strain.
Okay.
It's not a strain at all.
He said his right now is Captain Junkie.
Okay, I love that's where we really get off, guys.
And building off of that too, I'll say I find joy in community.
Yes, that's what I was just about to go to, is like experiences outside of the podcast, but those happen because of what's fostered here in this room or at shows or at other events, like other opportunities that grow outside of this that are like for the greater good. Like Music is Mother.
It's hosting events and then going to other events and seeing those people, like
seeing the way that everyone like supports each other too, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's the coolest fucking thing. And like to be completely honest, I mean, like Janari Komet texted me like 2 weeks ago and he was like, I haven't seen you. Like, where have you been? And like, to be completely honest, like I haven't really been hitting shows like as much as just because life, man. Last year was fucking crazy.
Yes, it was.
Need to get back out in the scene more and like need to be like at shows, but like those faces that you always see at shows, and you know
Mhm.
who I'm talking about. Like, those people are so fucking important. Everyone's important, but like continuing to show up and support people and like go to a fucking show that like you have no idea who's playing or like, you know.
Yeah, go by yourself.
Yes. Oh my God. I remember going by myself to a show for the first time and texting you and having such bad anxiety. I was like, oh my God.
It's
You're-
like a lot for the first time.
Oh my God. No, it is. But it was fucking wonderful. And then I continued to go to shows by myself after that,
It's a vibe.
especially as like a single woman. Like, that was so empowering.
Yeah.
Like, obviously be safe. We need to be safe when we're out by ourselves and
Mhm.
you know what I mean? All that
Mhm.
jazz. But like, very fucking empowering. Very fun. So yeah, go to a show, even if it's just by yourself.
Mm. It's true.
That's the highest joy.
It's a very high joy, I would say.
I would say high joy.
Okay. This one is coming from Sherby. Sherby gang. Gang. Sorry.
Who?
If you could put on a show anywhere in the world, where would it be? And I already know my answer.
I have two.
Okay.
You go first.
No, you go first, and then I'll say mine, and then you go second.
Okay, so I
with
haven't
your
been
second option.
I haven't been to either of these places, but I did see this question earlier and I thought about it. The one like US venue that I have not been to that I would absolutely love to either A, see a show, or B, throw one on is fucking Red Rocks.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Second that for sure.
And the other, don't ask me why, but like Greece.
Okay.
Like I picture like
yeah,
I
like
picture
in the
like
Coliseum.
like no, yes, also too, but like I picture like the side of the mountain, like you know when you see a picture of Greece and it's like just like the white squares along the side of like by the water.
Yeah.
I can't make. Am I painting the picture for you?
Yeah.
I'm like at the bottom by the water and like all of like the fucking the houses or whatever are just like watching. I don't know. I feel like however that played out would be beautiful. Like Greece. I just want a little fucking Mediterranean salad.
Yeah, give me a Kalamata olive. For sure. Well,
where are you going?
Red Rocks is a great one. I would agree with that.
Bingo.
I recently saw. I've been really, really into DJ sets recently on YouTube.
Yes, you have been.
as you know, as you've seen.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a really good one with this artist who was doing one at Joshua Tree. And I thought that it was just gorgeous. So like anywhere, Utah,
yeah,
adjacent.
You've seen
would be fucking awesome.
Rufus
de Sol.
Yeah, have you seen his at fucking Josh? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Shout out Keith for that one because she showed me that one. But yeah, no, that one's fucking beautiful, and it's like literally like as the fucking sun's like going down.
Like yeah,
oh,
that
God.
like some I like a desert
Yeah.
because like we don't have that shit over here, so like that's probably where I would wanna take it with lots of water and shade.
Desert, there's no water and no
to
shade.
Accommodate. Well, I would have to, bring a tent.
Bring it. I don't want water.
BYOT, bro.
In BYOW, bring your own water.
No, we'll provide the water. We're not animals out here.
Well, I mean, Sherby asked the question, and he's a water boy, so
right.
Technically, he should bring the water.
Right.
Okay,
Good.
cool. I'm glad we like got that
out
off.
of the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking figured out. Okay, baked good priorities.
Oh yes.
What's on the baking playlist, and what are you baking from the baker's basement?
God, love you guys. I don't fucking bake, bro.
I don't bake either. I
can't.
I used to bake before I learned how to cook, and now that I know how to cook, I don't bake as much because baking is very specific. Like baking, you have to follow the recipe. There's no like, oh, I'm gonna like, oh, it's a teaspoon. I'm gonna throw what I think a teaspoon is because if like you're fucking with like the baking powder, the baking soda, the salt,
yeah, too much.
You could like literally fuck the whole thing up.
Overdo it every time.
But if I was baking,
okay,
I would be baking not specifically any type of cupcake, but with homemade cream cheese frosting. That's like my go-to, my specialty. It's very easy. It's very simple, but that's me. I'm a white girl who cooks, so that's
gonna have some frosting.
Gonna have some cream cheese frosting because like the buttermilk or buttercream frosting. Fuck no, absolutely not.
Really?
No, it's so sugary. It's so sugary. It just tastes artificial. Like buttercream frosting to me, in my opinion, tastes like the shit that you buy out of the can in the grocery store.
Okay.
Which I'm pretty sure that is, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, anybody. The comment on this like video is going to be like, but that's not buttercream.
Bakers, please weigh in on this because
Yeah,
I
please.
seriously have no fucking idea.
What's on the baking playlist though? I don't bake that often, so I don't think there'd be a playlist, but there'd be an album going, and it would be like something like psych rock. Like
Nice.
Tosh or Mr. Gnome.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Easy to groove with.
I'll say I did try baking something and it baked successfully.
What was it?
It was that blueberry bread I made.
Oh, that shit was
Remember that?
fucking delicious.
I was so excited about it. Was it
I
a
still
blueberry
remember,
banana
I
bread?
remember
Maybe?
I remember the container you gave me it in.
I was like, I spread
That's how
that
good
shit.
it was.
I was like, I need to cut a slice and give this to
No.
every person I've ever met because
And
I'm so proud of myself.
And I forgot about it. And then you texted me the next day and you were like, how is that bread? And I was like, it's still in my car. And I smashed it right after that.
Thank you so much.
Of course. It was in a fucking, like, the dollar store
sweet,
red top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
No,
really
thank you.
insightful. Okay,
Should we do one more each?
I was gonna say we have a few. Should we like speed round it?
Favorite genre show to attend or fave season to go see shows from Hoovy. There's two. Favorite genre show to attend.
Favorite genre of show to attend? Electronic.
Favorite season to go see shows. Summer. Obviously.
Summer.
God. Okay, next.
Oh my god, I just ripped it. Fuck. I got too excited. What's the most impactful thing you've learned about each other from doing the podcast?
Oh, cute. We both have to answer. How inspirational and how much I've learned from you, not only in the show, but in my personal life. And I literally would not be who I am without you. So
fuck off, bro.
No.
I'll say it's hard to separate the two. It's hard to separate like what I've learned about you from the podcast versus what I've learned about you in just life in general. But I'll say your dedication, like seeing you put your mind to something and then it comes to fruition, and like you're a very visual person, you know, you're very good at like, or maybe not even visual, but like physical, like you're better at putting things out there and like the product that comes from like what's going on in your mind than like saying the things that you're thinking of. It's like better if I show you. That's what I've learned, and that's how I know to work with you. Like we've just,
you have to show me. Yes.
You know, you have to show me. Like, you know, we like are both, we've learned
Very
a lot
similar,
about communicating.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very easily. I think that's like
That's
probably
like the
our
best.
biggest.
That's like the best part about us is like
Yeah.
we know like just from like being friends and like fucking sisters for so long.
Yeah.
Like, but it's like so. I feel like it's very easy for me and you to like get out of business mode and into friend mode, or vice versa.
Very much so. Dude, can we just really quick about the other day? Today's Monday, so it had to be yesterday when we were here at the studio and we were talking about what we were gonna do for this episode. And our big thing, we always go, we're gonna either fig tree that shit out or we're gonna stew on it.
And if we stew on it, we usually don't stew.
If we don't stew, we're gonna wait
until it's brought up again.
And I go, I like snapped at you so quick. I was like, dude, we cannot stew on this any longer.
We have to do this
because
right
it's
now.
gonna be an hour before the
and
episode.
I turtled.
She did. She like went right in. She went right into herself, and I was like,
And you brought out like the
Are you okay?
you brought out like the soft voice. You're like, it's okay.
I was like, sorry. I was like, I wasn't trying to.
And then as I'm leaving, I'm like, I'm sorry, I turtled. He's like, no, I felt you turtling.
Literally like the energy shift. Nothing has to even look different.
Yeah,
the energy
you can
shift is
feel it.
just fucking palatable.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely. But I'm
I
so
love
thankful for that though, because like we know each other so fucking well.
Yeah.
And like that's
Don't even have to
that's
say
why this
nothing.
shit fucking works.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. All right. Keep going.
That was not fast at all.
That was not fast. That was a
What's
good
one thing you're each grateful for that you learned at the Sting? Jewel Big Green. Oh, you. Duh.
Yeah, you making our theme song.
No, just Jewel Big Green in general.
What was the question?
What's the one thing you're thankful for?
Oh, for that we learned at the Sting.
Oh, I feel like for me, just like, I don't know, be like doing anything like this in general. Like if you told me that I would be, even though it's like, I'm not usually the one, like, it just depends. It depends on my comfortability, and I don't know what that is necessarily. Like, there's some episodes where I'm like literally so confident. I'm like, question. And then there's some where like I pull back a little bit. I don't know exactly why I am like that, but whatever level of comfortability that I'm at now, I was literally so not even like fucking close to that at all. But I learned a lot from working at this thing, just from like literally just putting a mic in front of my face, because like I'd never done that before.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. The public speaking aspect is wild.
Yeah.
I still can't even like talk that well in front of people.
I'm like so happy. Like, I love you so much for editing all of the episodes, but I'm like also so critical of myself. Like, I don't listen to the I don't listen to the interviews because I'm like, I don't even want to know what the fuck I said.
Dumb shit.
Yeah, what dumb shit I said, or like my stupid laugh. Like the last episode that
don't even start with me
the
right
last
now.
episode that I edited, I was like, cut it, cut this, cut it. Jorbs wasn't there. I wasn't there.
But you like, I'll say, I mean, after doing 100 fucking episodes of this, you learn at one point that
you can't be critical like that.
We're doing this shit whether we like it or not, so it's like might as well just be our authentic weird ass selves. 100%. Yeah, it's on recording. Yeah, you can refer back to it, but like if you're gonna go to that length to embarrass me, like what are you gonna do with that? Like you're gonna put me on blast? Like I did this, I posted this.
I did this to myself.
I know I sound dumb. I know. You don't have to tell me. Either way, man. Yeah, you just can't be like too hypercritical like after a certain amount of time, because you know.
And I'm not, because I don't listen to them.
I'll say, I mean, I just thank the Sting for everything that I've learned under them. Like I wouldn't have had my day job without,
and
that. I wouldn't be here without everything I did there. Yeah, it's just a like life-changing moment. So listen to your local college radio station, please, and support the youth that are coming up right now.
WC, the Sting.
Favorite memory at a show, Abby Smiles.
I don't know about like a specific memory, but I don't know if it's just because it's not just because Abby Smiles is asking this question, but I feel like the first ever Wild is probably like my most favorite, just like in general, like memory of festival show. Like that was the most amazing, and like last year was too, but there was something about that first year we had never experienced like, a festival ever, and like had the most fucking amazing time.
Really was.
The karaoke by the fire late at night, and then like the next morning like walking over and like we have Sade and Honey, like, or maybe it was just Sade. Yeah. Sade and fucking Mikey Silas singing karaoke at a fire late at night, and then like the people just like in the tents around us being like, coming that was some beautiful singing. We're like, it's all them. It's all them.
No, but then at the second ever Wild, when like the first night and it was pouring rain and it was dead silent. Do you remember this? It was dead silent, and Honey Monet, she's like, wait, do you guys hear that? Do you hear that? Quiet. She goes, everybody dance now.
Oh my gosh.
Literally belts it. Do you remember this?
No.
Oh, it was so funny. I was a freaking rolling, like geeking about this. Oh my gosh. Everwild is just a trip. It's so fun every time. We're already planning the next one.
I've just passed the RV place yesterday. August. I was like,
I'll be back for you soon. One of my fave show memories is being in the crowd for Rainbow Kitten Surprise in Pittsburgh, and we brought the gemstones, and everybody wanted those gemstones on their faces, and it became a point where like there was literally a line of people in the pit that wanted little gemstones on their faces. So we're like, we're just like
nothing's even.
We're like, oh, this looks great. Like just like putting fucking stickers on people's faces, but it was awesome.
And to top that, not to top it, but to even you out on that, Tosh Sultana, when everybody in the fucking crowd held hands.
Oh yeah, yes.
All right, there's literally one left. Okay. what are your favorite venues in Cleveland and why? From Lake Philly. Crowbar, obviously.
Yeah.
We started going to Crowbar for open mic nights, hosted by
Mhm.
Mikey Silas,
Mhm.
probably like 2.5 years ago, I want to say.
Yeah.
And like met so many people and like have had so many beautiful like relationships and friendships like blossom outside of that. But also like Jared specifically has been very, very supportive of our show and like the shows that we've done for LG Live and LG5. Those have both been at Crowbar, and Jared's been very, very supportive of us just like making sure that like we're taken care of, and like he also is too, because you know what I mean, like the whole reason why those events were successful was because you guys fucking came and showed out, you know what I mean? But like having somebody just like believe in like because I mean the first one, that was really the first show we ever fucking threw, we had absolutely no goddamn fucking idea what we were doing, but it was a fucking success. And just having somebody like continue to believe in you. So like, Jared, we fucking love you. Shout out to Crowbar.
I think that Crowbar has big dick energy.
Yeah.
In a good way.
But like small though too, because they're like still private on Instagram.
Crowbar is a place that
no,
like,
that is giving big dick energy.
Like it is though. It's
it
like
is.
Full flex, because it's like they're a prime example of a venue that's small and intimate but does big things. You know, they put a fucking roller rink in the patio. They have food trucks pull up. He does the dual stages in the bar inside of a shipping container, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
so I will
anything and anything can go.
You know, the last time I was at Crowbar, you know what I noticed? Okay, so actually 2 times ago. So we put a Locally Road sticker in the woman's bathroom stall.
Yeah.
When you're eye level, when you sit, that's the first fucking thing.
You are eye to eye with it.
Perfect.
You are face to face with our sticker.
Perfect fucking placement. Okay. Someone took it down, and then me being fucking petty, I put it right back.
Like took it down, so there was like a circle of paint pulled off. Like they pulled the sticker off because it was there for so long, and the paint came off in a circle.
So then I put another one there, and someone wrote with an arrow, and I was like, there's no way that was about us. But then you mentioned it, and it said, thank you for your service. And I was like, that's really fucking cute. So
that's cute.
2 times ago at Crowbar, someone ripped our sticker off again. I don't know who the fuck has a vendetta against us, but that's really rude of you. And
stop it.
I'm sure you're not listening to this, because that would make you like a love hater, which means you don't really hate us because you want to hear what we're talking about. Anyways,
I like to think they love us so much they pulled the sticker off
to keep it for themselves.
And we'll just give you a sticker. If
that's
you did
fine.
That, I got stickers.
We got stickers. We got lots of. They're actually bigger now.
They're bigger.
They're bigger now.
A little different texture, but that's okay.
I don't know if you noticed this the last time we were at Crowbar, because I was like mad about the fact that someone pulled our sticker down again. But someone put in place of our sticker like a pro-abortion sticker with like a fucking like a QR code on like help for that, and it like underneath it says thank you for your service, and I was like, I can't even be mad about this anymore.
I mean, it works. I was like gonna say like whatever the sticker is, we're putting our sticker on top, and I'm like, no,
you can't.
Nah,
there's a service, another service.
Yeah, that service is more important than our service for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
But yeah, no, that shit geeked me the fuck out. I was
health.
like, yeah, I was ready to like sticker up for the 3rd time.
Sticker up. We'll do it like directly above. So
I have absolutely no idea how this went. I mean, it went great. I had a fun time. I don't know about you guys.
A great time.
I had a great time. I hope you guys had a great time listening to this. We are about to do a fun little bit though.
Yeah.
But thank you for your questions. Thank you for participating. Thank you for interviewing us. It's really an honor. But hey, thanks for listening. This was great.
Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for being around.
I'm like, what do we do next? There's no performance.
Yeah, I think this was the performance. I think we're the performance. It's all performative, what we do here. Nice.
That's the 100th high five I've ever received in my life.
Wow.
No, it's not. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Now I just sound fucked up.
Maybe it's our 100th high five. You ever thought about that?
That's 101. 100 is a really good number on you.
Thanks, man. We don't look a day over 100.
You don't look an episode over 100.
Guys, it's 1:15 in the morning. We should probably fucking put a bow on this thing.
It's 1 o'clock. 100.
Whoa.
Do we live to see another hour?
No, we don't.
Okay. Hey, guys, thanks for listening. We love you. We'll be back next week with music if that's what you want to listen to instead.
But, yeah, celebrating 2 years here in the studio. Milestone for the podcast. Lots more coming down the way. And
At least 4 more episodes.
so you're going to have to stick around. Thank you, guys.
Love y'all.
Locally grown.
Outski.